What's going on YouTube? So welcome back. We have the Washington Mystics versus Indiana Pacers. So here, let's look at let's say what you guys are saying to me, because I can talk about so many different things. But what's up about brunch? You know, like 11 a.m. What are you eating? So people have discovered brunch, you know, a croissant in the morning with that egg and lettuce. But then in brunch you can have like a salad, and then at 12 you have a smoothie. But you want to gather all your resources. You don't want to be a person cooking nonstop like that Cara Jane chick. That's a nice pass. We don't see bounce passes, which is interesting. Like, would bounce passes get jacked? It's so interesting. Bounce pass would be really easy. Like, right there. Look at that bounce pass that was available. Second chance opportunities. Oh, here she goes. The fan attendance is crazy. I don't know. The Wnba is cool because I don't need to take a day off tomorrow after watching a basket. Dribble, dribble, hey, dribble, dribble, hi, check out. Like that Tech 9 song, they're saying stuff. Who wants to mess with number one? So that person did everything in their power to say that Zero, the leader of the Triads, the highest ranking member of the largest gang in history, just made it known he doesn't know anyone that killed a no one. Like, oh, that person did everything in their power to just say, to make you question Zero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 6. What about Zero? Like, the highest ranking member person. Made everything known that this high level person has never known someone that has killed a stranger. It's so crazy. Wow. Look at that leading away shot. It's like you best practice those out of bounds shots, those sideways ones. Dribble, dribble, hey. I might as well fall out of bounds, shoot it over the backboard. Like that Kobe move. Might as well learn that move. Okay, so people learned how to do crossovers in the post, which is crazy to see. Haven't seen one yet. Do a crazy post-game interview. That could have maybe been a lob. It's like in a previous game, I believe like Los Angeles, they could have just held the ball up like 17 with 8 minutes. Should have just, instead of getting a 2, pass it out for a 3, and then just run the clock down. How many games were won by winning? How many games were won by winning? Look at that craziness. Let's see, Indiana. Oh, Washington, they're down. So Washington is down, so they didn't run the clock down. Very interesting. So Indiana, let's watch the winning team. What can we learn from Indiana? Yeah, the whole shirts thing, it can be confusing. They're deliberately confusing them with the whites. Whites on red, but not red on white. You could have found my messages with Neverell. You'd be like, why is he talking to Neverell like that? And it got worse after Neverell asked to play poker. Pandas are so ugly, dude. I gave them a black eye. Pandas are so ugly. Here's a comeback. Let's root for the winning team. Indiana. Yeah, Justin Bieber on UConn. In the city. It's like, dun, 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 dun. In the city. Like, it took me forever to want to remix it. In the city. So, in my song... Oh, yeah, let's break down. I did a Yukon verse that allows for the song, the regular paragraphs to be played. So I did a feature. It's like, what would it sound like if I wanted Justin Bieber on a feature? So I would start it off. Dun, 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 dun. Remember in the city? It was in your car. So on the way, Khalid. Because what do girls like doing? Girls like staying at home in their apartment when it's purple. You know, that summer's over interlude feeling. And then they realize it's working. So on the way, dun, dun, dun. Like, girls want sex appeal. So I'm basically saying I've been through that. Like, I can coach people on maturity. I can help people skip steps. Like, you know, I'm telling these NBA, WNBA players, I can tell if they like party too much or they party too little, and I'm trying to like help them in like a maturity. So remember in the city, it was in your car when you called, I don't know, Trinidadian and Jungle Book. Drake and Party Next Door. Party Next Door loves hanging out with Drake. Drake doesn't like hanging out with Party Next Door. You can tell. And it has nothing to do with like social introversion or social extroversion. It just has to do with this person is younger than you, so they can ask if you want to play football, and it's like uncomfortable because you don't know that younger people are like that. So there's like so much like confusion, and then like you don't know like the level of professionalism. So Drake wants more professionalism, Party Next Door wants less, and then so it's like balancing dynamics. All I know is Party Next Door is Trinidadian. Got too much time on their hands when they found water. Whoa! Imagine being in a desert and he's driving off in an ATV. Whoa! I understand Trinidadians, you have discovered water. No need to drive through the Sahara Desert and have us sweating like crazy. And Jungle Book. So, Congo Man. The guy from the Congos. Drake. And Jungle Book wouldn't have the same music notes. So, musical notes. But then it's like, you play it 1 to 2 times, it is just on a loop. That's what I'm coaching Justin Bieber on. Justin Bieber needs like, I guess like slang that works in both ways. That's what it is. People are basically coming to me for advice because I don't know slang. They're saying, what if I get it wrong and it just butchers the song? So I can provide slang. Yeah. Washington Mystics. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I was playing really mystical in my chess match. I'm so mystical. Mate in 5, but the computer made it mate in 12. Like, made it worse. The computer will never know. So, what would I do if I didn't have J. Cole? Love You means J. Cole. So there's this, like, people found it. People are culturally significant, so they find the best viral videos. So it's like Mikhail calling Breer, and he's saying love, and then she doesn't even get it. Like, it's so crazy. This baby born from a twinkle twinkle little star. She doesn't get it, because how can you love someone for just being normal? What are you doing? I'm helping. If there's too many cars in your like street that's not supposed to be there, hey, there used to be 4 cars on my street. All of a sudden, you start like making music. There's now only 1 car. What's happening? And then, so you don't have to say you love somebody, because that means J. Cole. Babies don't understand it. It makes no sense. So what would I do if I love J. Cole? What would I do? I love J. Cole. So this part is hard to rap and sing, because this is the only part you need to focus on. It's so obvious. Like, how do you not know that there is like a certain way to pursue Led Zeppelin? Like, I've been doing it for so long. Like, I'm doing mixes to Big Sean's music. I'm deliberately going to make music like a vein about to burst. I'm trying to make it like so high level that your like thought process is too crazy. You know, so like, what? I'm scrambling to like figure out like how many times do I have to play this? Like, you're gonna play it 800 times. You're gonna be like, it still makes so many senses. Like, in every sense of the word, you're just gonna keep swapping them. So then, I know Justin Bieber is doing the same thing. Justin Bieber is trying to rap in a way that you're gonna strain yourself trying to compete as a singer. Who are people that can hit high pitched notes? The Weeknd, Ariana Grande, and Justin Bieber. Like, Save Your Tears, that remix with The Weeknd. I didn't know you guys didn't know what singing is. The Weeknd was like, say, like, save your tears. And then Ariana Grande comes in, whoa, I thought that. Like, that is called singing. So then I said Justin Bieber is one of the best singers of all time. Singing is hitting a high-pitched voice. Once upon a time, Justin Bieber jumped on stage, and then he had to cancel his show because he ran out of... he lost his voice. Losing your voice is so crazy. As you guys can tell, I will never lose my voice. Ever. So one time I lost my voice. I couldn't go door to door. I told Mikhail, I lost my voice. But you know what? It's fine for like 1 to 3 laps. Like, it's not terrible. But then if you really lose your voice, it's really terrible. So I just never want to lose my voice. What would I do if I didn't call you back? Then here's Back in Bay before anything else. Oh, Bay just texted me. I found this viral video where it's like Haley, Kylie, and her friend, and then there's a person that is having a hard time putting on for women because he takes the phone back. So it's like, look, they're really happy and they are attractive. And then later he takes the phone back. So I'm like, this person is terrible at putting on for women. So then Bay just texted me. What would I do if I didn't call you? If I didn't call you Bay, and it sounds like Party Next Door. I call you. I forgot what song. Anyway, Party Next Door stuff is not that good anymore. So then, yeah. I just wanna be the one to give you what you want. Yo, Den Eater. So it's like, you go on Justin Bieber's lyrics, because it's like, it's copy and pasted in a way that the structure is so new, similar to what I'm trying to do. So I'm like, the structure is crazy. So then It's like, it sounds like it should have already existed, this song. But then it's like, it does sound like, what does this mean? And then Justin Bieber has brackets. There can be open brackets. So let's say you know a person named Josh Brackett, like Timmy and Andy. They complain that this name has been holding them in and keeping them in a creative box all their life, so that's why they haven't accomplished much. And then tweeted, you know there are things such as open brackets. So there, spread your wings and fly, you beautiful butterfly. So this just means, I don't think there's a single person that thinks Bradley Martin can beat someone up. Nobody is thinking Bradley Martin can beat somebody up. So then, it's like, why don't people provide me with enough respect? Why don't people recognize me as a true hoodlum in the streets? I don't know, there's many things. But like, I don't know, bodybuilders can definitely not beat up anybody. I don't think there's a single person that thinks a bodybuilder can beat somebody up. Nobody's thinking that right now. And then like, I was trying to figure it out. So it's like, start going outside. And then I was reminded of this video, bodybuilders drinking raw eggs. That's so disgusting, dude. What are you gonna do next, dude? Feed it oats? Dude, you're drinking raw eggs. It's years of evolution. These eggs are then growing in your belly. They're now chickens because you're drinking water. You're working out, listening to music. You have little chickens in your egg, in your belly. You take oats at the zoo and you feed these little chickens that hatch from the egg oats. And like, you could have, as a bodybuilder, you could have drank raw eggs. So that's why like people don't really respect you. You're not getting the right amount of street cred. It's like, oh, I've done that before. You've eaten raw eggs, dude. What are you gonna do next? Feed it oats? And it's like, just remember Andy, dude. This guy used to drink raw eggs. He then, he's really frugal, unwraps oatmeal, makes oatmeal, starts feeding the chickens that grew in his belly oats. And you gotta look at your house. Is your house set up as if you are a rooster? Andy once had a haircut, and his dad made he had a mohawk, and he was laughing. I was like, man, that's heinous. That's so crazy. Then I'm like, yo, dead eater. So you drink raw eggs, and then you feed it oats after? Like housing salmonella. That's what Brandon Carter says. It's like, hey, you guys, drink raw eggs. Grow salmonella. I'm telling you, do not grow salmonella. And then I was like, dude, like, are you a moron? I've been like doing like so much work like for the past 3 years. Sometimes I take time off because I feel like the world is set perfectly. And I come back, all this happens. I'm like, dude, are you guys a complete moron? I changed my username to, dude, are you a moron? Because like, no one can know if you're a moron. No one would know if you're a moron. So if someone reaches my house, if they come to my house, I'm like, this person shows up and I'm like Taylor and Thomas, they reach 173. I'm like, everybody looks normal. You know, a lot of people have trouble asking for help. I don't know. Like I didn't know somebody didn't know that the eggs don't hatch. Chickens that come from eggs that you're eating. Well, so I just want to remember in the city. It was in your car. When you called, I know. Man, Daddy and Jungle Book wouldn't have the same music notes. What would I do if I'm logical? What would I do if I call you back? What would I do? I just wanna be the one to give you what you want. Yo, dude, either like is the truth gone? Paul Pierce is referred to as the truth. He passed the ball to Paul Pierce. Hey, Paul, the truth with the game-winning shot. He scores a game-winning shot in Brooklyn. The big three: Deron Williams, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Rondo. Jay-Z signed a $300 million deal to bring a team to Brooklyn, New York. $300 million out of his own pocket, signed the best players that were aging. So he got them on a deal just to try to quickly win a championship. And then Paul Pierce with a game-winning shot. The truth. And they do an interview with the truth. The truth. Did you mean to bank it in? Like, I don't shoot to miss. Oh. You never want to shoot to miss, dude. You always want to shoot to score. I know you like to go slow. I'm in it for the Martian, man. So, I like Forever because of Lil Wayne, The Martian, and Marshall. Like Kanye West, it's Chicago. Mercy is better than a song like by Drake that says, meet me by the city of Chicago. Because why? Because I know you like to go slow, but we can go faster. So I'm walking around, I play Yukon by Justin Bieber. Why does it take Christmas? Why did it take so long to remix this? It goes stupid. I didn't know it would take Christmas. I'm in the city. So crazy. I'm in the city. Because the city needs money. That's why I was making music. I was like, how many nights I've been sleeping on my feet? How many nights? It's like, in the morning, I walk from Pickering down to the Jean. I got a buzz on my door, so you know you heard about me. And I'm basically singing music, rapping for the city. Because who needs money? Even the city needs money. Just make your songs up. I'm in the city. Like Jimmy Tutu. The song goes on, and I'm basically, I don't remix it because Justin Bieber could have said, like Jimmy Tutu. Justin Bieber she says, Jimmy Neutron. You would think Jacob Tutu. But instead, Jimmy Neutron, a brainiac. The city, Drake, is Toronto. So, I'm in the city. Like Jimmy Tutu. I'm in Toronto like Jimmy Tutu. So, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so this song is basically to say, I've been through that. I've been through that maturity phase. You are at Ashbridges Park today because you heard 2 people got shot and killed on Canada Day and Labor Day. And then you are there again at Ashbridges Park because the next time 5 people got shot and killed. And then recently, number 6 was killed. And then number 7 was killed. And then the paramedics was picking them up. The police was killed. 12. So many different things to beg the question 0. And then this person was apparently, they called the police on themselves to spend life in prison because this person knew no one that killed people they didn't know. Like, it's so crazy. So, so it's like this person kills number 6. Why didn't this person eat this person? Because this person saw nicer things on TV than what they knew in real life. So that person had ate his boogers or his own boogers, like his own boogers. And then 7 probably killed him for his clothes. And then, because clothes are important. Like if you're sitting there with a t-shirt that is too shrunk, you can't achieve the same things. It's like if your table is broken and you're trying to journal. My table's broke. You just can't. You can't replace rations. Yeah. Rations. I like to go on walks to look at the moon. People break into my house. You can no longer look at the moon. Then what does that do to me? I can't be a high level person. I can't achieve anything if I don't have the proper rations, like free will. So go get yourself some rations. So how do I do when the glass is pushed? So someone hanging out, you think you don't know where they live? You just put your glasses up. Wow, I don't know. And what an angel, what a beauty. So let's talk about that viral video that was posted online. This person in the car is trying to hound this person with an abusive Indian woman. It's like, wow, this person is an angel. What a beaut. So white people say, what a beaut. And I'm like, I believe I'm a white person. What a beaut. To be in the East Saint Laurent. Because then there's got to be some place where it's East Saint Laurent versus Yves Saint Laurent. And there, I then put in the E. Got my head on wrong. The whole captain. So is this a viral video of you, babe? Because why would anyone have a problem with this person humping a car? I used to be in an apartment with nice things. So I want the finer things in my life. So I hustle. It's a viral photo of me standing next to Mikhail. So Mikhail is this person that every guy wishes he looks like. You know, blonde, some brown sprinkled in, blue eyes, sharp jawline, chiseled beard, tall, 6'8", tall, dark and handsome and blonde, muscular, blue pants with a white tee. I'm sitting there. I always want to look younger, so I just get a haircut. I shave my beard because I'm not a creepy unk. I just look younger because I get the job done. That's all. And I'm wearing a suit and blazer and a tie. You can probably tell I don't unbutton my tie often. Maybe that's why I went viral. Why is this body language different slightly? Oh, because this is the first time this person ever took off a tie, probably even. So, there's a photo of that, and I captioned it. I want the finer things in my life, so I hustle. To want something is to hate something. Now you have to be a content person. And then so, with nice things. So when I moved out of my place, I had an apartment, and I was going to work on like whatever diploma I had from school. Like just so simply, like, what are you going to do now? Now you hit this milestone. You bought the only thing you needed to buy, so now going homeless is harder. Like saving for a house, saving for a house is so crazily hard. But did you know once you make it past that 10-year, you buy a house? Once your paycheck hits 2K, it's like there's nothing to buy. So I'm like, what do I buy now? I have 2K. I buy new clothes, but it's like, so it's so interesting. And it's just so crazy. So then here it's like I'll kill you when the police station got it wrong, and I know what you mean. So I was walking around and I saw 3 police officers. They parked outside of Gerrard Square, and that's so disrespectful to the community when there's a parking lot right there. Then 3 police officers park outside Gerrard Square. Then I see these babies, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a word with them, because that's an eyesore. I didn't think an eyesore could get much worse. And I start walking. These 3 police officers walk by. I'm like, dude, like, why you guys parked 3 cars when there's a parking lot that you can just fix? I'm walking by, and there's this thing where it's like, I'm saying buttes, I'm saying this other stuff. I'm like, am I white? And my whole life I was like, I'm Chinese. And I see this Filipino police officer, and then I'm like, I'm so mad at this person. I'm like, yo, man, like, you know, I'm gonna mess up your brain so much. You think there's gang violence, but in reality, it's just a bunch of people making music so good that you have to compete on such a high level that you don't know what to do. Like, do I quit my job and pursue music to catch up with everything? Do I quit my job to study chess to catch up? I'm like, I'm gonna twist your mind so crazily. I'm like, and then this person's face was like, I know what you mean. So I was also like, look, like, isn't this so crazy? This Filipino police officer, and then all my life, I've carried the demeanor. I'm Chinese. Why do I think I'm Chinese? Because Filipino people towards me are so submissive. Well, that's all. People I know in my life are Filipino people, like John, Cristiano, Ramon. Like, I would talk to them, and I'm like, I can just tell, you know, like, it's just that thing where it's like, oh, I'm a Chinese person, this person's a Filipino person, and that's all. They've been waiting all their life, like in a little baby cartoon nighttime thing. It's like, you are now being invaded by China. Okay, but these foot soldiers don't look cool. What is your dream, young Filipino person? I want a Chinese person that's not ashamed to be Chinese and just is like rough around the edges. Why would anyone be ashamed to be Chinese? Like, that makes no sense. I'm like, I'm Chinese. Look at these Filipino people. I'm their dream. I'm like their wet dream. I'm a Chinese person. I'm Filipino. So it's like the battle of the South Chinese. They clearly China. China would have a hard time invading India. It's so funny where it's like, Greg Popovich regrets this to this day. Miami up 3 with a foul to give. Make them shoot 2, 5 seconds on the clock. Make them shoot 2, foul to give. White people start leaving. Because the foul to give, dude, it smells so bad. Like, who wants to watch black people play basketball all their lives? So I'm like, haha, you lost. But then I'm like, you know, India is hard to invade because they have a foul to give. Or like, you know, just the idea that like China would not demolish India. I don't believe. But China would demolish the Philippines. So like, so then this one time, Ramon, he starts like running on a treadmill. I met him in this basement in Alyssa's house, and then it's like a party, and he talks to me. You know, she talks to me, then she like goes upstairs in Orange. I get this person's Instagram. This person starts running on a treadmill. This person then starts crawling through a sewer. I then meet up with this person kayaking. She brings her boyfriend, and then I'm walking with Crystal, and then Ramon runs up behind her boyfriend, and he's like, she just slaps her ass. And then I'm just like, okay, just make sure like you do that to only her. You know, it's like, don't go around, like, keep your hands to yourself, man. Like, do an exercise, hands are right beside yourself. So it's like, then what do I think of Ramon slapping this girl? Oh, and then this one, it's like, dude, Ramon is the type of person that gave her life up to be a remote controller. I've seen it so many times. Actually, not all the time. There's this time where men hung out with women, and then like, then all of a sudden, like, it just changed. I don't want to hang out with this person that's like humping my table. Give me a fry. Give me a fry. Give me a fry. Like, so then I'm telling like my daughters, okay, don't hang out with these people. So then all of a sudden, people adjust to the norm. Oh, I'm supposed to hang out with these people. So then that happened. All my daughters are hanging out with the girl, Glitter Bomb, like people they can have conversations with. They can use Be Real, that social media app. And then the other ones, like, some of them went to college to do Randonautica. Well, I don't know. So then, wait, where was I? Oh, hey Emily, hey Susie, give me a fry, give me a fry, give me a fry. So then, so like people split up and stuff. And then I was walking down Leslieville. I see a girl and a guy making out by a Lamborghini. Someone from the back cheered them on. Ooh, you go. He then turns, grabs the flowers, opens the car. I am so smooth with the ladies. That is an example. That person gave his life up to be a remote control. Such a remote control. And I saw another time recently near the two low lives hanging out in front of a low life bar, like a low end bar. Two low lives hanging out in front of a low end bar, dude. So crazy. I'm like walking. This lady talking to this Tamil guy. I really like your beard. How long till we get back to your place? Oh, about 40 to 45 minutes. Oh, you are so charming and funny. Thank you. I am. So, we'll spend the night together and drink wine. Yeah, I have court tomorrow. This guy gave his life up to be a remote control. Okay, like when you wipe sweat, Nabil and LeBron are really, really similar. When you wipe sweat from under your shirt after playing b-ball, you gotta say stuff, man. You're in the jungle. That workout probably wasn't too much of a workout, was it? I pulled my arm playing RuneScape. Like it hurts, so I'm gonna wipe my sweat. Oh damn. It was like people that I once saw Nabil at the gym. Took his sweater, wiped under his shirt, didn't say anything. Like that workout wasn't much, was it? So then, so there you gotta speak when you wipe your sweat from under your shirt, because the workout hurts. I tell Andy this all the time, dude. He's like, I'm going to the gym. I agree with your dad. You went to the gym from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Who the hell is lifting weights that heavily, crazily? He's like, I don't know. And he's in really good shape. And he's like, I stretch because stretching is just strength extension. I'm like, that's really interesting. But then I agree. Like, why are you at the gym from 10 to 7 p.m.? You know it's possible to stay at the gym for 7 hours and not be working out. And a lot of this song too is Eminem said it way more crazier. Eminem said I'll take it. And then so I'm basically just I'm so cordial, It's like the whole I'm sorry, I am fine thing.